This is an update video. Today you're going to find out how making our own coco coir or peat moss using palm is turning out. Let's pull up the tarp and see what this looks like. Well, this is a quick update video. I don't do a lot of these on YouTube. If you want to get more frequent real-time updates, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Diego Footer. That's where I post a lot of the real-time gardening tasks and projects that I'm working on. So stay up to date by following me on Instagram. This pile of palms has been composting here for about 2 months. I would say it's gone down in height by about 2 feet over that time. It has definitely settled in. I haven't done anything during that time other than water it by a drip line that is under these tarps. There's been no turning, there's been no addition of any sort of fertilizers or nitrogen sources to try and speed this up. I haven't even pulled the tarp off yet to take a look underneath and see what things are looking like. So let's get the tarp off and see how this pile's advancing. To keep the pile moist, I just have this single drip line on top of the pile running underneath the tarp. As you can see visually, a lot of the material on top looks just like it did when it went into the pile. But like with people, it's not always what's on the outside that counts, it's what's on the inside that really matters. So let's dig a little bit below the surface and see what's going on here. When we pull it back a little bit, here's what we get. A much darker looking material. So we have this darker material and there's some roly-polies in here. And we can compare that to what it started with right here. So we have the starting material and then what it looks like now. Closer to soil, more like mulch, not soil at all. It definitely feels warm. I have a glove on, so it's not hot, but definitely feels warm. Again, just digging further down, we're getting this deeper, richer brown happening. So the composting process is taking place in here. It looks like the core of this is breaking down nicely. The edges themselves, the outer layer, probably is going to break down slower. I'm not totally surprised at that because this is definitely going to be drier than the top given how I have the drip line. So seeing this, I may come back this weekend and put a few extra drip lines in here to try and increase the amount of water on the pile. And just smelling this, no odor at all. When I built the pile, it had a moldy, musty smell because a lot of the palm fronds were starting to mold. And it definitely had that smell. Now it doesn't smell like anything. Not bad, not good, it just doesn't smell. So overall, nature's working, the process is happening, things are looking pretty good in here. This still has months and months and months to go. I'm probably not anywhere near a finished product until Christmas time, given that it's almost July 1st. We still have a long, long ways to go, but that's okay, I'm not in a rush. This is on one of my garden beds, so the good thing is any biological activity that this pile has kick-started in the soil below is only gonna benefit me going forward. Any sort of good drippings going through the pile are helping the soil below. So this can sit here as far as I'm concerned and we'll just let it develop. So making coco coir by composting straight palm, there's an update for you a few months in. I'll do more of these updates in the future on the channel. People want to see those. If you want to get more frequent updates though, the best place to do it is to follow me on Instagram at Diego Footer because I post updates on there about all of the garden projects that I'm working on more frequently than I do on YouTube. So if you want to get more frequent updates and see more of what's going on in a real-time setting, check me out on Instagram. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, be nice, be thankful, and do the work.